Well then, hello again. We are back with some more Molotov Shell. Last time we got rid of, defeated, English is hard, our first boss. And did I do the last upgrade? I did the last upgrade. Okay, nice. We upgraded our weapon almost to max now, which is nice. Basically finished this area here, right? Like I've been everywhere. I'm pretty sure I visited every room and corner of this place, unless there are some hidden paths that I'm not aware of. Excuse me. And the only thing left is this book here and the fight with Hadern. And I was thinking, like, what if this is how I get the weapon? Because I thought that I'm going to get the weapon at the end of all of this. Because I found, like, one part of it. Right? At the very beginning, like, part of that fiery weapon or whatever. But then nothing else in the remaining of the dungeon. So what if I have to defeat Hadern here? Basically, I have to defeat him while he's wielding that weapon so I can get the weapon. So let me try this, find out a little bit. Can I skip this? I really don't want to see that spider again. So I'm still not sure about that because this guy is pretty tough. Yeah, that is a lot of health. I guess maybe it's like on a comparable level. And the first boss we faced. Oh nice, we fired him. Yeah, that is a ton of health to go through. Okay, this might be actually more doable than I thought. Slow. Okay, I just wasted that hardened there. Yeah, that's not... I forgot I wasn't hardened anymore. Okay, I guess he entered like a second phase. Okay, that was way too early. Okay, this might be actually way more doable than I thought. Ah, okay. He has a combo there. Let's be careful about that. Right, and there's like a third attack there that is a bit delayed. Alright, this time around I didn't forget to turn on all the audio stuff, so everything should be recording nicely. Alright, let's try this again. Just get my body in peace. First, there's no reprieve. That's a nice harden. Wasn't so good. is a good attack to take advantage of if I can get close enough to the guy. The fact that he cannot run in the fight is so annoying. But although we managed to counter with our Ornn Harden. Hardening contest. Got a parry. Let's try to use it. It's way too early. Ah. I probably couldn't parry that anyways. That's why I tried. Oh yeah, now he's using that attack basically. Or like firing up the weapon basically. Oh yeah. I hate there are so many attacks you cannot parry. Like, I'm tired of hearing that you cannot parry sounds, really. Alright, I guess this is doable. Just need a bit more practice. And I'm guessing we get this weapon? We'll see. Well, there's gonna be a different story if there's like a second health bar, like it was with the other boss we fought. And I might reconsider fighting this guy now and maybe wait when I have a bit more damage to work with. Wait, did I hold a combo for that long? That was weird. That's too slow. Oh, really? Oh, god damn it, I just walked into that. That was so weird. He just wasn't doing anything. Wait, am I getting more into the water or something? What's going on? I guess there are like different areas here, and some of them are more underwater than the others. Yeah, that was bad. I wonder if he does any attacks that I can parry in his second phase. I'll try to parry that, but I was too late. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting him lower and lower. Mr. Hadern. The fact that he hardens there is actually nice because I get to get my body fairly easily. I didn't expect that fallout there. Oh, thought he was done.
Damn it, my reflexes are not there. I need to wake up. I just realized that in this game there's basically no guaranteed healing. Like, you know, like Estus in Souls, right? Like, I basically only have as much healing as I gather those items, or manage to parry, right? And get the resolve in the first place. Ah, it's too early. So that basically means that fights like this, like I basically have to do without any healing. Yeah, which makes it a lot harder. For sure. You cannot just basically go get through the fight somehow with healing. Kind of have to learn it perfectly. Or, you know, like to a decent extent at least. I picked that up. Okay. Damn it. My reaction time is so slow today. I'd be too tired to play this, but I'll try to refocus nonetheless. God damn it. That is so annoying that you cannot get your body early. Like, I'm not sold on that mechanic. Like, if you're gonna make this a mechanic, right? That kind of, I suppose, it's like a one full health heal. Is a way to think about it, right? Once you die. That you also kind of cannot always get, because you have to kind of get lucky or maneuver your way out to it, right? Damn it! I didn't think he combos that much after. Damn it! Ugh, stop! Like, give those guys stamina, Jesus. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, many other games did this, like including Dark Souls 2. Like, enemies should really move on the same rule set as the player. Otherwise, it just feels cheap. Like, if the enemy can just ignore stamina and just combo you to death endlessly. But otherwise, like, if the enemy actually does have to follow the same rules as you, there is no excuse, right? Just have to get good. Just gotta get good. Well, the flip side is that if I can get through this, I'll be warmed up for the rest of the game. Or for the rest of the session. That's what I should say. If I can get through this. Yeah. Like attacking him first doesn't sound like a good idea because he can do the harden thingy himself. Yeah. Like on the other end, like I actually let him attack first, right? And still got punished by Hardern, so maybe actually being more aggressive with the combos is the key here. Because like the last attack in the combo seems to break the poise pretty well. Ah, okay, I see what I need to do here. Okay. Ah, haha, we found it. We found our opening. Didn't we? And now when he does that big swing, like it takes him a lot of time actually to recover from that. Is that it? Oh yeah, that's it. And now if you can combo him in time, then we actually interrupt him. Okay, nice. We found our opening. Oh yeah, when he does this, right, this is basically where we go in. We combo him, and we go back out. Here it is again. All right. So, is it like again another of those? We good? I guess we good. Okay, let's see if we got the weapon. Did we? Aha! There it is. Oh wow, so I cannot even change weapons freely? It's either or all the time? Oh, come on. And this is unupgraded, right? Can I somehow check like how much damage it does? Right. So now I have to upgrade it again, right? So it's probably not gonna be as good as the sword that I just upgraded. Okay, so that's how I get weapons. You have to defeat a boss, okay? Or you have to defeat Hadron that basically wields that weapon. Interesting. So how do I get fire on it? I guess I need to upgrade it somehow. Is there like a combo that I need to do? Well, I suppose we can give it a go at least on our way back on the and try it out on the like a regular mobs first, right? So if I take back this weapon, I'm guessing yeah, it stays upgraded, thankfully. So I'm guessing I can only exchange it at those at the checkpoints. Interesting.
Sip this.
Yes, please. Although again, we don't have much to spend it on. So I guess we wanna go back now to the Central Shrine or Central Ruins or whatever they are called. Give back the gland to the big dude. Check out the merchant. Yeah, sounds good. Alrighty.
I don't recall those sounds, sound effects. And I think the atmosphere changed here a little bit, didn't it? I think it's foggier and darker now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't this dark over here. So does it imply new enemies? Not. Oh yeah, it does imply new enemies, does it? Okay, is this now open? Aha! Interesting. Okay. Are those things hard to deal with? Okay, not dealing a ton of damage here. And they poison my head, of course. Why wouldn't they? And they throw stuff at me. And they have a grab attack. Yeah. Does not look fun. And yeah, and the new weapon of course deals like 0 damage. So I probably have to upgrade it before I can even use it. Jesus. All right. So I'm guessing this is the kind of game that probably does not have like a big world, but I'm going to be backtracking through it many times, and it's going to be changing slightly every time. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if there are new items to pick up now, or... I mean, I guess they're the chests, right? There's a bunch of those guys now, and all of them poison, I guess. That's annoying. And I feel like I should probably come back and change my weapon back to the sword, because this just does not deal any damage at the moment. Now is probably the time to do that, since I am very close to the to where I can do this. At the same time, I do want to try out some new weapons and learn some new movesets, right? Maybe I'll actually enjoy playing with the Super more, although I think it might be a bit too slow and taking up a bit too much stamina at the moment. Like the sword felt like it struck just the right balance. All right, I was just the right timing for that slow attack. There's a ton of those guys here. It's gonna be really tough with this weapon because they are very fast. I somehow drag them in one by one, I guess.
Of course, the attacks are moving me through the half of the freaking zone. What are they throwing at me? Okay, if we can get them one by one, then this is still manageable. Even with this weapon. Yeah, that's the thing, like it really consumes a lot of stamina, it's really slow. Can I parry those guys? I guess it does have some more reach to it, but it might not be enough. Am I gonna die to poison? I might. The second swing somehow has less reach than the first. So that's a little bit annoying because if I'm trying to use the range of the weapon, range of the swing to my advantage and try to do it at maximum, that the second swing might not hit the enemy because the first one is going to push it away. Okay, so I cannot really combo them to death, can I? Like after the first combo I have to back out. Okay, considering you're gonna struggle with this weapon a little bit, I guess I'm just gonna make a beeline towards the beginning of the game. Yeah, in this case I could hit him twice, but the third swing probably would not have hit. It's kind of weird like that, or maybe it could have. It just looks like it wouldn't. It's hard to see here, honestly, with all this fog. Yeah, there's like a really big delay, or like whatchamacallit, a recoup period, a recoil. Yeah, that is the word I was looking for. Recoil period after like the full combo. Gotta be careful of that. Let's just harden through this one. We're learning the new weapon a little bit. I guess there was a bunch of those lying around, right? So yeah, that I guess incentivizes re-exploring those areas. So it does have like a bit of Metroidvania flavor to it. Of course, those guys are gonna be jumping from all over the place. It's interesting. Hardening too early actually doesn't accomplish much with this attack because they're going to just jump back and then it's gonna be hard to get back at them. I'm guessing this is actually why they slow you down in combat and you cannot move quickly in combat, because then they use that to punish you for timing your attack wrongs, like that, or timing your moves wrong, I guess, because the enemies are just going to jump back in many situations, and you accomplish nothing if you do the timing wrong. I'm guessing that's coming from the temple. I keep calling it different things all the time, but I'm guessing it's a temple, right? Or like an old temple, and It's just called Ruins, Central Ruins or whatever. I guess it doesn't really matter too much which way I go, right? Alright, AoE down to death. So Hadern didn't really had like a second HP bar phase. So that was only the other boss we fought last time. I wonder if that's gonna be the case with all the bosses. There's really no indication, like why would that happen? Like there's no cutscene, no anything telling you like why the hell the guy would just resurrect and just had a second health bar. So that was a bit confusing. Okay, so I can actually interrupt that charge. That's nice. Okay, stop throwing things at me. Yeah, like I thought that third swing didn't really connect there. Alright, we'll have to be on the lookout for those chests now, right? Nice, quenching acid. There's a ton of these guys here. Oh, I wonder if that boss in that cave is still there. Jesus, even in my favorite mushroom spot. And there's multiples. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about fighting the same enemy over and over again. But I guess I get to learn their attack patterns. Jesus. Stop. I'm guessing there is a lore explanation to all of this, right? I guess this weapon actually works well in a way. Because it's kind of wide, like wide 360 swings. So I can hit them from all directions. Okay, I guess that boss is still there because I can hear the sound. But there's a chance he got more difficult or something, right? Alright, we made it back.
Sip this.
We really need a lot more glimpses. Hmm. So Recollection of Death is nice for exploration, right? But it doesn't do anything for boss fights. But considering how difficult exploration has been so far in this game, like exploration has been way more difficult than the first boss that I had to face. It's just way harder to get to the boss than to defeat the boss. At least in case of the Emerald guy, right? So it still might be good. It still might be worth to kind of maybe hoard glimpses for this, just to make the exploration a little bit less annoying. But in terms of actual boss fights, probably this one is the best, right? And then maybe this one as well. Right. Hello? Okay, suddenly a new guy appeared. Yeah, okay, so I guess I can still change my weapons here. I still need to find those two weapons. This is where the mace is. So I'm guessing there are only 4 weapons in this game. Okay. Right. We can upgrade the mace. Guess I might. Although the question is there enough quenching acids in the entire game to upgrade all the weapons, right? Ooh, interesting. I guess things are happening now. Hello, kitty. He's good. For a demon cat.
Welcome. Shall we engage in some? Surely there's something you'll fancy amongst my
Probably.
collection.
Yeah, like quenching acid, for sure. And what else? Yeah, I still don't know what this does. Like, it might actually restore the shell, right? That'll make sense because it's called Effigy of Harris. So if I lose this shell and I cannot get to my body, maybe I can get it back, right? Either that or maybe it just restores or the tar. Like if I died and I'm not sure if I can recover my body, maybe this is what it does. Would not be surprised. Why would I want to buy loot? I really need to use those items just to know what they do. I think scriptures were used to upgrade some stuff. Were they not? Okay, I think I need large bolt, something. I don't never bind. I can have multiples of. No, let me buy this stuff because I'm not gonna use tar anyways right now, right? Because I want to kind of hoard the... Let me buy this because I want to hoard the glimpses for now. So let me just spend all my tar so it doesn't go to waste. And I don't have to worry about recovering my body for a while. And I need to talk to the big dude, right? And how do I get to him again? Yes. The way to the dude was here? No, where was it? Ah, of course. It's not a big place, but makes me forget about it anyways. All right.
You found it. The
Yep.
sacred gland. I knew you would. Careful now. It's a fragile vessel for the divine. The devout squander these gifts, letting them rot. They dwell in the revered's temples, but waste what remains of their precious offerings. You must endure another temple, arduous though it may be. Once you return with another sacred gland, I will infuse your tarnished seal with another gift.
Aha, okay. Ah, so that's what it is. So I'm guessing like every area is going to be a temple of sorts. So every area is a devout temple, right? I was wondering basically like what the hell is a devout temple? Where is it? And I was like, hey, did I just randomly went where I was supposed to go? But I'm guessing I can go anywhere. he's an old prisoner. Fair enough. Alright, so I guess we got an upgrade to the seal, which I can somehow change somewhere. That was a wrong button. Ah, okay. Interesting. I guess let's talk to this guy. Hello.
You again, stranger. I thought you'd been eaten by that creature in the tower. If you enjoy hunting in the fog, I can call it once again. Simply bring me a glimpse. Any glimpses at all will do. There's few pleasures quite like a glimpse of another life. You can get lost in them, forget your own troubles. Sometimes I forget which memories are mine. But no matter, they are mine now. Do we have an accord? I
No?
can't say I blame you. It's not an easy hunt.
What fog? What tower? What? Does it mean go back here? Is he also a DLC dude? Hard to tell. Huh. Oh, the fog is gone. And everything's back to normal. Okay. Wait a second, so... the fog thingy only appears after you defeat a boss? And then when you give the sacred gland back to the dude, then it disappears? Ah. And then I'm assuming I'm getting somehow rewarded for the fog being there. So I can use my glimpses to bring him back. But then how do I disable it? For how long does it last? Okay, that is super confusing. That is confusing me a little bit. Okay. I guess let's use those acids, right? Like, there's a good chance I'm gonna get enough to upgrade at least one more weapon, if not all of them. Where did I get tools to get my Ballistazooka? Ah, applying weapon enhancement, you say, eh? So burn take it. Yeah, those are the stones I got from the temple, right? So I'm guessing I can pick one or the other. Sporting mace seems to be missing an ignition source. The mace yearns for more condensed fuel. Or do I need both? Weapon ability acquired. Okay. Why I cannot use this anymore? Hello? Okay. I was confused. Wait, is it one or the other? Or can I have both? Let's see. Ah, I can have both. Okay, so I guess I found those upgrades in the temple, right? When I was exploring. So what I was supposed to do, I was probably supposed to defeat Hadern at the beginning, get the weapon, use the weapon in the temple. That being said, the weapon dealing fire damage was probably not the best against all the fiery enemies, so I might have been better with the hollowed sword anyways. Hard to tell. I wonder where do I get tools to upgrade the Ballista would be really useful against all those kind of shooting enemies, right? Tarnished Sealed Rooms, Tarnished Seal Offering. Boost Resolve Acquisition, that would be nice. I wonder where do I get Forbidden Offering. And then Solemn Offering. Boost the healing effects of Emperor Riposts. Okay. So apparently I've gotten like a new riposte thingy. I just have no idea where to equip it. I'm pretty sure I did. Is it in my inventory somehow? Glimpse of Annihilation. So it doesn't matter which glimpses I use, I guess. How many do I have? I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 12. I guess I have like 12, which is still not enough to get. Like at the very least, I want that ability that gives me more stamina regen while I harden. Maybe the harden cooldown is actually better, which I could have already, but I think I want to go for the big one first, the 25 one, right? In which case I need like 10 more. Okay, I kind of wanna test out some items and see what they do. It's kind of annoying that I don't know what they do, so let me just use them and see what each item does. Alright, let's go one by one. I guess we can just keep using it, right? Although even that is going to take up a bit of time, so I guess I should put it there, or actually, yeah, that's what I want. And maybe this one, and then we can put this one there and practice, right, and see what the actual full usage of this item is. Deals 40 poison damage over 16 seconds. Use one more time to reveal further detail about this item. Sure. May as well poison myself. Okay, it's using it twice. Wait. So now it actually... now it gives me poison immunity. Nice. For 2 minutes. Alright. So using items is actually good. Those familiar gain immunity to poison damage for 2 minutes. Okay. Interesting. So I first need to poison myself to learn how to be immune to poison. I guess that makes a little bit of sense. Or do I need an effigy to change between shells? That's brutal. So if that's the case, I need to either that or this is really just a go back to shell item, right? If I got my shell I don't know if I cannot get to my shell normally for some reason. Ah, so that's how I change items. I see. Uh-huh, okay. Summons the hallowed sword. Okay, so do I have the... Do I have the other weapon equivalent? Aha! Okay. Nice. Alright, so I can change weapons at will. That's good. Let's see rotten food. Restores a small amount of health at a large cost to resolve. Okay. Not sure about that. Maybe if I actually use it a lot, then it's better. I mean, as well, it's actually good that familiarity like increases exponentially. I guess it depends on the item. I mean, it's so bad I may as well max it first and then maybe it's gonna be better. Restores a small amount of health at a large cost to resolve. It takes less resolve to stomach the putrid item for those familiar with eating garbage. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, this one we can actually save. Superior Moonshine. Well, we know what's gonna do, so we can actually save it. It's probably just gonna do more stamina regeneration, right? Okay, let's see Roasted Rat. Consumes resolve, of course. So there is like a bunch of tiny healing items that you can use. 7 more times. Okay, so we can use it in tandem with the mushrooms, I suppose, for healing purposes. Actually, let me put this like all the way there, and let me put this, I guess, next to each other, right? So that we have our healing items lined up. I guess this is tiny little bit better, but consumes resolve. But I guess I can use it even if I don't have resolve. So I basically just for exploration, for boss fights and stuff, or at least for when I don't have resolve anyways, right? Congealed tar. Well, tar we know is probably just gonna give us souls, and that's it. Scriptures are the one I'm the most reluctant to try out because it sounds like it's gonna be good, but I have 6 of those, so let's see what it does. Next parry lights enemy on fire on success. Huh. Okay. Wait, is this literally just a one use item? Like one parry use item? Next parry lights enemy on fire on success. Interesting. Okay. Huh. I wonder if it's wasted if I fail the parry, but I guess maybe not. Maybe just next successful parry. Wow, okay. Yeah, that is... not sure how I feel about that. Like a literally one parry use item. Alright, how about bronze bells? Gain 10% bonus to tar fun for 6 minutes. Ah, okay. So this is an XP boost. Yeah, I'm not sure about using doing this on items I have only one of. So maybe I will keep those. And yeah, yeah, I guess scriptures. So scriptures basically boost parry in one way or the other. Okay, and then I just have Glimpse of Centaur left. Alright, okay. Fair enough. Alright, well, since we got the XP boost, let me try doing some stuff. And I wonder what the enhancement did. That doesn't mean that I actually put enemies on fire now, or do I have to like summon that effect somehow? Is there like a combo I need to do? Like Hadern could do that, right? Like light up the mace on fire somehow. I'm not sure how I can do that. Okay, there's the full strong combo. I guess we could try and fight the boss for a little bit. See how we do. Maybe I'm actually putting... That is the only way to get those chests? Like I have to be in the fog thingy? Interesting. So basically what they wanted me to do is actually backtrack this whole area that I know already where the chests are and get the chest while the fog is there. Is that what it was? Because there's probably some good stuff there, like quenching assets and stuff like that, right? I don't know, maybe I have to defeat this guy to get that chest. Okay, I don't seem to put him on fire. Yeah, that attack's really delayed. There's like a 3-hit combo there. Yeah, okay, that attack super delayed. Try to remember that. Alright. I guess we are dealing some damage to the guy, but if I'm gonna do that, like using the sword might be better. The sword is probably gonna deal more damage and consume less stamina. And it's faster as well. Not a big fan of the mace moveset. Well, I'm guessing I have to learn, like...
Your flesh safe, foundling.
Maybe there's a way to actually summon that fire, I'm just not sure how. It did upgrade it a bunch, but... I don't know, do I have to hit enough times for it to, I don't know, deal fire damage or something? Like, looks like fire damage could be good against that guy. Just not sure how. It doesn't look to be on fire now. It's really hard to tell, like, how this works. Like, I did upgrade it twice, right? But it doesn't feel any stronger with those upgrades. Like, I'm trying, like, I don't know, maybe there's like a combo I need to do to put it on fire, but I don't know. Like, there is no like a power attack or anything like this by holding the key or the button, so like I only have those two, like the light combo and the hard combo. Neither of those does seem to do what I wanted to do. Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't know, let me try it one more time, but I think I'm just gonna go back to the sword here if I want to defeat this guy. Okay. So if I can get that out, that actually stuns the enemy quite nicely. But that is like a lot of stamina to do it, and it's quite slow actually. But maybe this is what I have to use Harden to my advantage, right? I still got damage there? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Alright, so that combo bind me actually quite well if I can execute it. Wait, what? That was an attack there? Didn't really look like it at all. Problem is, like, I am also out of stamina after I do that, so... didn't thought that would reach me. Okay, so he can do luck attacks like that. Okay, so now, and... okay. Yeah, I wish I could use that stun, but I just don't have enough stamina for that. Okay, we're doing it. Yeah, so it seems like this is the type of game where you're really rewarded for, like, basically letting the enemy do its whole full combo. Right? Okay, got it. Nice. Looks like our little mini boss here, I guess. Ooh, okay. Yeah, like many enemies just have like combos that just have to wait for them to do, right? It kinda, I don't know, kinda feels like it rewards you for that. Mechanical spike. Okay. Ah, it's a hallowed sword upgrade. Nice. Well, I guess we are supposed to do this guy way earlier, right? To upgrade the sword. But we chickened out. So all this time we are running around with an unupgraded sword. Aha. Is this like a way forward? I guess we have to find like a new destination, right? And basically go to another temple and stuff. Hello. You're an enemy, right? It's more of those guys. Okay. Ah, and there's a shell here as well. Okay. So yeah, we could have had access to a sword upgrade and a shell. Like if I just tried to find that boss for a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. What is this shell? Oh, that is a lot more health. I wonder at what cost though. Oh, okay. Let us see. Shells. So now we are an unknown shell. And this one has ton of durability. Wait, so is this just a straight up upgrade to what I had at the beginning? Like full resolve, so I'm guessing I'm gonna be getting like a lot of resolve here. more durability, right? So that's more health, I'm guessing. And the same stamina. Compared to Harros. Yeah, that is just a straight up upgrade. Holy shit, I could have been a lot stronger there. If I went for that. Well then. Classic me. Classic me. Avoiding the... Like doing my best to avoid all the power-ups and just going through the hard part of the game first, or just increasing the difficulty for myself for no reason. Okay, it looks quite a bit better too. But this is the thing, I don't like that much about this, and it was the same, kind of the same in Sekiro and a little bit in Bloodborne as well. I mean, having no, basically almost no armor customization, or custom, or just basically looks, right? Like that's what I really liked in Dark Souls, that I could customize how I looked with armor, and sometimes I could even, you know, forsaken the stats and just get the armor that I really liked and stuff like this, because fair enough, like the itemization in Dark Souls like wasn't really that great, because a lot of the time you could just ignore whatever armor you had and didn't have that big of an impact. Maybe except in Dark Souls 1, like armor had some impact. In Dark Souls 2 and 3, not so much. So I understand why future games can realize that maybe it's, you know, it's not that necessary part of the game, but you could still design it well, just different, right? Or at least, you know, have the ability to just look different if you want to. Maybe armor doesn't have to do much, but you still have the ability kind of to pick how you look. I think it's a nice part of the game to be able to look like you want. All right, let's seek name for this show.
Existence is a curious matter. The greatest triumph in the universe, gifted and squandered. I shan't make the same mistakes as my brother. When the moment comes, I'll exercise restraint.
All right, so we got a new shell, a bunch of new abilities. Okay, let's see. Ooh, all the abilities here are really expensive. Killing an enemy with an imparted repulse has a chance to restore all resolve. Ooh, that's nice. But again, not very useful against bosses. Solomon gains a small amount of resolve when being struck while hardened. That's very good. That's very relevant for boss fights as well. It's actually relevant in both exploration and boss fights. Again, regain less chance upon defeating enough foes. I wonder if... Wait a second. I was about to say whether some of those actually are relevant between the shells, but I'm guessing you have to buy them on each shell, even if they're the same. This is the same one, right? Like on the Harrow's shell. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those also on the other guy. Yeah, okay, those are the same. But, okay, right, because I didn't buy any of those, so maybe those are actually universal between the shells. Might be, right? Okay. What? When talking to an NPC, Solomon gains a segment of resolve. Okay, that is actually really good. I really don't like the breaking the fourth wall there with the NPC stuff, but this is actually good because this means that I can basically start every run with at least 1 bar of resolve, right? Salmon becomes familiar with items more quickly and gains a glimpse on reading lore for the first time. Well, I wish I... I wish I didn't try to use all those items. Well, too late. So I'm not sure about buying it now because I've already like read up a lot of items. So I'm not sure if this is if I'm gonna get back those glimpses, right? Because I need to find 8 new items just to get the glimpses invested. And only from that I'm actually gonna be gaining new glimpses. I guess there might be enough items for this to work. Let's see other ones. The duration of time enemies remain hardened when you are separated from Solomon is increased. Ah, okay. So basically, this makes it easier to return to my shell. When holding a sacred gland, Solomon gains 25 maximum health. When not holding a gland, Solomon gains 1 maximum resolve segment. Okay. Okay, so basically, holding the sacred gland is like a game mechanic where the world becomes foggy and then I can access the chest and I don't know, maybe some different enemies and stuff like that. That's interesting. And then this basically gives me health during that time, but otherwise gives me more resolve. Someone has a chance to heal on using a weapon ability to slay an enemy. Okay, how do I use that weapon ability? Because then that would be relevant, right? How do I use the weapon abilities though? Right? Okay, not being able to use the desk there right away, it's kind of obnoxious. Yeah, how do I use the weapon abilities though? So I've got like an ability here, right? Like with the spike or whatever. Oh. Or do I need resolve for that? I'm trying like various pattern combinations, but nothing seemed to work. Okay, I just learned that you can thrust by pressing L1 and R2. Didn't know that before. But I still cannot figure out how the hell do I use the abilities here. I'm trying various different things, but nothing seems to work. Doesn't tell me in like a compendium or something. Wrong button. Harden while attacking, tarnish seal, healing, inflamed. Ah, okay. I need to press triangle to switch the seal infusion. Inflamed. The old prisoner has infused your seal with some of the true nectar he extracted from the inflamed gland. When empowered by resolve, your riposte will attach a charged larva to your enemy, which explodes. Ew. I guess we'll stick with healing for now, right? It says as if I've gotten those, but I'm pretty sure I didn't got those yet, right? The other infusions. So I guess there's like a time thingy here as well. Huh, interesting. Gain enough resolve from attacking enemies to activate a powerful weapon ability. Ah, I need resolve. Okay, that makes sense. So Hallowed Sword has mechanical spike, which I just found, right? L1 plus R1 ability. Okay. Then I have L2 plus R2. Gain enough resolve from attacking enemies to activate a powerful weapon ability. I wish they'd show me what it does. Foundry Stone. Okay. I figured it would be like you know, two buttons at the same time. Shell abilities. Weapons, Bali Suzuka. Yeah, I wonder where the hell do I get the tools? Alright, so that's what it was. Makes sense. Yeah, so that would be one attack. That'll be second attack with resolve, which is kind of weird because you're using the harden button as well. So I wonder how that's gonna work when you're trying to do the L1 and L2 and R2 instead of L1 and R1. Alright, interesting. Well, we've got an upgrade. Quite a big one, actually, when it comes to health. Alright, so that's nice. And resolve, so I'm guessing I'm gonna be getting, like, maybe a lot more resolve on attacks. So it's gonna be easier to parry now with this show. Which is nice. So it should be a bit easier now going forward, right? And I'm guessing if I want to go back and explore the areas I've been to check all the chests, I need to sacrifice like a glimpse to do that. So I might do that next time. But alright, for now, let's take another break and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, so I just got my new shell, right? I wish I kinda did that boss earlier, like I was saying before. Well, I have a talent for missing like the obvious power-ups at the beginning of the game and just making my life harder. So it's something I'm kind of used to. So I'm not even that mad, honestly. I kind of want to backtrack a little bit and see if, like, because I know I missed a bunch of those. Those chests, right? That were in the fog. And I'm guessing I cannot open them anymore, right? I would have to bring out the fog again to open those. And I think one of them was here actually. So would that mean that the ones I opened already are kinda gone? I guess so. Like, I didn't pay attention if they actually disappeared, but I'm pretty sure one of them was here, right? Before. Like, right here, and now it's gone because I opened it already. Okay, so that's actually good, because this way I know actually how many of them are left. Yeah. So there's one more here that I didn't open. Yeah, now it's locked basically, so... Yeah, so basically if I wanted to, I could now just go and sacrifice one of the glimpses that I have. I'm guessing it's one, maybe it's gonna cost more later. and bring the fog back, and then run around and try to open more of those chests. I have to remember like where they are, just to make efficient use of the glimpses. I don't know what happens if I die during the fog, because I managed not to die. So it might be that if I die, the fog ends, and then I waste the glimpse. Basically, if I don't open any chests, or I open only like few ones. So it may or may not be a better idea to wait until another boss, right? And then another consideration I have is whether I want to buy that ability that gives me a glimpse whenever I discover a new item. Because I think it's still worth it. Like if I buy it now, like I know I discovered a bunch of items just now. But there's probably still more different items to find. And assuming that this counts for every new item, not just the consumables that are, you know, I discovered a bunch of already, then I might still return. At the very least, I should still get a return of it. And then actually get some extra glimpses at some point in the game, right? So probably still worth it. So let me see if I can actually... How many glimpses was that? Foresight, right? Yeah, Salomon becomes familiar with items more quickly and gains a glimpse on reading lore for the first time. Alright. So for this one, we need 8 glimpses, which is I think all I have in my inventory actually right now, if I can use them actually for this purpose. Let me actually try out. So I have Glimpse of Utility. Alright, so I'm guessing it doesn't matter which glimpse I use. The effect is the same. Oh, never mind. Ah, so that's what's different. So the better glimpses just give more.
Yes.
I see. Okay. And I need some tar. Remnant of tar. Okay.
Don't over-induct.
All right.
How could this be a story of a man with my name? He bears the same scars, shares in the same desires, even finds the same tablet. Can it be called history if it's written by a being that sees the future as readily as the past?
So is this guy like a sage that foresaw what was going to happen to him and kind of seen that his body is going to be inhabited as a shell or something? Interesting. All right, so yeah, so now every new item we discover actually gives us a glimpse. So 8 items and we got our investment back, and then we actually earn glimpses from that point on. So yeah, another one of those that the sooner we get it, the more benefit we get out of it, right? Like the same with the random glimpses that fall from enemies if you kill them. Wait, why do I have 5 glimpses? Still. I guess I used a bunch of those items without realizing. So I guess this gave me like a lot more glimpse than I thought it would. Ah, okay, interesting. But I'm pretty sure I don't lose glimpses on death, right? If I remember correctly, so that should be fine. So are there any more abilities that I would like to buy right away? Since I can actually get a bunch of more glimpses from my inventory. I mean, this is nice. I could buy this now as well, right? So we always have some resolve. We can test out the weapon abilities this way as well. I mean, this is good as well, right? If you're gonna start using the weapon abilities, so we can get a heal this way, although it's a chance. So that's a bit random whether we get that or not. This is obviously very good. Although again, it's just a chance and we don't know like whether it's 1% or it's 50%, right? So yeah, I would like this one as well. Like we are using hardened alloy in combat and it's very relevant for boss fights. Obviously this one is nice, assuming, as I think, that those three are universal between all shells. Because their icons are smaller, they are all the same as with the Harrow shell, so I think it's a fairly safe assumption. So if I can get to 25 glimpses, probably use that. So let me just try to use up all the glimpses I have in the inventory then and see how much I get. Okay, so this one gives 2. So if I use this, I should get a glimpse. Or I guess it's already too late. It's already not a new item or something, probably. Or maybe I have to use it like to reveal its full thingy, right? And then it counts as reading the lore. Hard to tell. Okay, so this gives 5, so that's actually quite a lot. Okay, so I might actually have enough for that 25 ability. Yeah. Glimpse into your shell when consumed, those familiar can glimpse more. This glimpse of hope almost twinkles. The image of a midwife comes to mind. In her arms, a newborn reaches toward her shrouded face. The sight reminds the bearer of the strangers who've aided and guided them. Glimpse of annihilation. Smoke billows forth from the seething glimpse. Anguished screams emanate from within this glimpse's burning core. Faces of the dead form in the haze of smoke and ash that pours forth. In time, their faces look more and more like that of a beholder. Ooh. Okay, so those are a bunch of glimpses. Alright, so we actually had way more than I thought. I thought like all of them either give 1, but for each shell or something, but they were just a better versions of themselves, and that's it. Cool. It's hard to tell actually if I have gotten glimpses from those or not. I guess we will see in other, in case of other items. We'll just have to try and pay attention. I should have some more tar, right? Right, we'll need a bunch to learn those abilities. Let's use those up. Yeah, it doesn't give as much as I thought it would. Tainted nectar. Uh-oh. Okay. This foul slurry will rend you from your shell. Interesting. Those familiar with the full nectar are able to extract a single drop of tar. Take the nectar unfit for consumption. This unpurified nectar was left to rot, turning rancid and unfit for sacred rites. Okay. Extract the nectar, so I'm guessing this is gonna be a bunch of nectar. That's the nectar, again, bunch of stuff, and bag of tar. Yeah, okay. Alright. Cool. Yeah, I definitely wish I went for that boss first. That would have been a different game, for sure.
This.
Probably wasted quite a few glimpses this way. All right, let's get this Recollection of Death. That's gonna help with the exploration a lot.
I know you are awaiting, my assailant. I have read how you will descend upon me. I will be too slow to stop you, though I will try. Just know that I do not blame you. I cannot hold on to this body when another will need it far more. We are a single existence, split only by the tides of time, joined together in death.
Yeah, so he basically foresaw like what's happening now in a way, right? Yeah, I wanted this.
You warned me not to go, as if you knew what I would find among the multitudes. But if that were true, why bother with such a useless gesture? Is it our nature to bemoan the unchanging course of fate?
Yep. And then I think I wanted this one as well, right? Because it's cheap. And then kind of incentivize me to use the abilities a bit more instead of just saving all the resolve for parry. And everything else is kind of expensive already. Like this is 15. This one is 20. This one is 8. I mean, I could have gotten this one, but I guess I could go and kill something to get that remaining tower and get this one. Could be better than this thing. Although I can just get this later and get this one so I can actually play with the abilities a bit and don't feel bad about it.
Though you hide behind that mask, I know you far better than I ever knew him. You've shown me a second path. Do you hear that? Hope is a funny thing you've kindled in me. A little yarn we spin, but perhaps it may yet come true.
Cool. Alright, so we still have glimpses. We just need a bit more tower to get to those other abilities. Alright. I feel a bit more powerful now. And confident in exploration, so let's go kill some stuff. Yeah, since I cleared that boss, I may as well check the tunnels there and see where they lead. So there's one there and there's one on the other side as well. Like this one may lead to like those other areas I visited before. Or maybe there are just more stuff hidden here. We'll see. Oh, it's a bandit cave? Almost looks like it, like I've been here before. We'll see. Wait, isn't it? Not quite sure. Oh wow, this guy survived actually like 3 hits. Alright, those guys are not so scary anymore. still managed to get hit there. Oh, let me try those abilities then. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, I've been here, right? Or was I? Actually, maybe not. Okay. I'm doing something wrong here. He survived that somehow. Okay. I guess he died now. Wait, have I been here? I don't think so. I think it's a new place. Ornate token. Yeah, there are still some new items to find, so we'll have a chance to see if we actually get our resolve as I thought we do. Or glimpses, sorry, not resolve. Otherwise, nothing left here. Okay, so I don't know. Special attack doesn't work unless I need a way more resolve for that. Let me try the double L2 and R2. Oh. Okay, this guy has fallen down in the end. Where is this? There's a bunch of those guys here. Oh. Okay, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to use those abilities, but nothing works. Because I need way more resolve for that or something. It's hard to tell, really. Yeah, oh, that doesn't work. Trying to press the 2 buttons at once, but nothing works. Interesting. I don't know, maybe I need way more resolve for that. And there's a lot of you there. Over here. And they're shooting from me from the bottom as well. Yeah, if they need more than one resolve point, then I'm guessing those are quite powerful. If very situational. Yeah, the case of spawning enemies. It's been a while since I've seen that happening. The mace definitely doesn't do as much damage as my upgraded sword. Yeah, it's a bit too slow. That heavy attack there was a bit too slow. Alright, so I've been here, right? I just came from this side, I think. And if I follow this path, it probably leads me to the frog or something, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been here before. Yeah. It's familiar. Scripture of Defiance. Alright, let's continue the other way. Yeah, this looks like it leads me to the tower, right? Which I'm guessing is another of the devout temples. Okay, oh, that hardened took a lot of damage there, which is great. Alright. Oh yeah, and we've gotten our second chance back, so yeah, that's already paying off. Large bolt, Anon FG. Still didn't find tools to repair our Ballistazuka. I wonder where those are. Probably in another like fairly accessible area that I'm just skipping all the time because I don't know where to go. Okay, so here we can actually descend safely. So now I see why they kind of detach parry from weapons, because this way... there's another one of those here. Because this way, yeah, it's consistent, right? Parry is always the same, like it's always the same timing. Always the same animation, so that actually makes sense. And they kind of didn't want to tie it to shields as well, because that way, yeah, it would also limit the weapon choice, right? Quite a bit. So now I see why they did it this way. Because parry, yeah, you basically have to parry. It's like one of the basic moves that you have to use all the time. So yeah, it works exactly like or very similarly to Bloodborne with pistols. Uh-oh. Try to face him from the main path actually, because that place where I was just there looked terrible for a fight. So. Or facing him here is even better. Oh, okay. That was a combo I wasn't expecting. Try to parry that. I guess got the timing wrong. Yep. Gotta get better at parry, that's for sure. Well, at least we got a glimpse for failing this fight so hard. There's a shell here already, okay. Ah, so there's another shell I could have picked up easily. Well, I'll probably die to that dude, or... Well, I could have picked it up even without engaging that dude, so... Alright. Oh wow, this... Yeah, okay, so this guy is like a tank that has like super low stamina, but high amount of health, but yeah, I'm not a fan of like having no stamina, so... And like a slow roll as well, so this is like a basically tank, right? Looks the coolest so far, but I'm not sure if I wanna play with this shell. Let's see. Yeah, so this is max durability, but low stamina and roll resolve. I'm pretty sure I prefer the other ones. Yeah. Yeah, this guy seems the best so far. Just the most points overall, right? Because he has max resolve, 5 stamina, and 7 durability. While the other guy is max durability, but like 3 stamina, 3 resolve, so it's not that good. I guess it probably is also a difference in abilities and stuff, right? But I'm pretty sure I prefer Solomon. Ah, so I guess I have to use consumables to change shells? Is that how it works? Ah, okay.
yes, it's limited in that way. Interesting. Okay. So I can change shells while exploring, and I can change them easily while sipping the nectar, I'm imagining. Or can I? Or do I need those effigies? I actually don't remember. We'll have to check next time I'm sipping. And we got this ornate token here. So do I get a glimpse now? Or did I got it already? Actually not sure. Maybe it's actually, yeah, when I get the full familiarity, because then I get the full lore of it, right? So let's see what it does. Getting struck while hardened will grant a buff, which reduces the next damage taken, I guess. So I didn't get glimpse now, so I'm guessing I have to reveal the item fully to get it. Much else here, I suppose. Oh, hello. Corrupted sister. Ah, there we go, the resolve. Oh, okay. Interesting. So just a random... Ooh, forbidden offering is what we are interested in. I don't know, effigy, tainted nectar, effigy of Harras, and some effigies, right? That's all she has. Oh, okay. Alright. That's good to know. Like, I'll be back here probably later for that offering, because we need that to upgrade our stuff. Let's see if I can find Sister Janessa here on the probably enter the temple, and then there should be Sister Janessa there, right? Oh yeah, there's no, that's probably just yeah, that's just a checkpoint, and she should be inside, right? All right, on to the next dungeon. And then, so we'll probably try to clear this dungeon and then kill the boss and then explore a bit more with the fog, right? This time around. Yeah, there's Sister Janessa and all the usual stuff. So I'm guessing it's kind of the same every time. Yeah, we get our anvil. We get the creepy book. So this is how we can get the hammer. So we gotta fight the Hadron again. Alright, so we can actually fight Hadron right away now and get the weapon.
I speak not only of my brothers and sisters, but of their twins. Just as every flame casts a shadow, so too does the spirit. And here they manifest. Reflections, birthed from a broken mirror, a shattered place. Best not to burden yourself with such thoughts.
Ooh, okay. Alright, so we could actually get this one as well.
like that.
It's gibberish. Familiar signs and symbols etched by a human hand in my own tongue. Yet they're arranged without any discernible logic. The letters spiral in concentric circles, interspersed with figures that resemble mathematical formulae. It means nothing, I'm certain. But I can't look away.
Alright. Nice. Well, we went all in into the shell, but yeah, I like it. Like this, the stat distribution seems so far the best. So, all right, nice. All right, let's take a short break and get to this boss fight with Huddard again and get that weapon. Nice.